Hi everybody, today has been a day of new faces and old faces. Welcome to something from the weekend from RADNOR Golf Club.
Okay.
Hi everybody, welcome to RADNOR Golf Club. We haven't been here for some time. Welcome back to the Professor. Talk about an old face. Blimey. There are people on this channel who've never seen you, Matt.
I know. And there's a lot of juniors that play today that haven't never met me either. So.
We are at RADNOR Golf Club because a couple of years ago now, you and I,
Yes.
unfortunately you weren't, but you and I did a Golf Sixes video
Yes, we did.
at Kileo,
Indeed.
which unfortunately doesn't exist anymore.
No, but unlike Hilio,
Unlike Kileo,
Golf Foundation has been going from strength to strength. Yeah?
they certainly have, and so have Golf Sixes.
Yeah. And
Absolutely.
Cornwall Golf's
And
part of
any more plugs?
Golf Sixes. Yeah.
A whole lot? Yeah.
I'd
fine.
just like to plug the CGU for sponsoring.
Are you still El Presidente?
Still El Presidente.
Yeah, I thought
I'll
you
get
might
a
be.
close up, although John never liked me doing that, but there you go.
As you all know, the Something for a Weekend show is a little bit random, and this is no exception. So, Matt, you are here as organiser today of the first event for Golf Sixes this year.
Indeed.
Yes?
Yes.
And this gentleman is, please tell me who he is, please.
This
John,
is-
have you forgotten my name? I've
Yeah.
only just told you it. I wondered why you didn't introduce
Well,
me.
well,
Well, just to save John's embarrassment
No, it's not embarrassment
and to
at all.
the crew, and it might not even get edited out because
won't,
John
it won't.
has a habit of editing certain things in and out, but this might stay in. To my left is Mr. Tom Sparks, the one and only Tom
I followed him
Sparks
on Instagram and everything for years.
from the Golf Foundation, and now we've totally mucked up Tom's intro.
Never mind,
But-
I'm easy going, we're good.
Yeah. Anyway, this
3,
is Tom.
2, 1. Welcome to Tom from the Golf Foundation.
Pleasure to be here, John.
Okay.
So
That sounds good.
It's a random video.
Yeah, it is a random, but I tell you what, you wait till this video comes out, that'll be smooth. Like
I've heard he's a good
today.
editor.
No, it
Yeah.
won't.
Like today.
Okay.
So getting back on track on a serious point,
Yeah, we're
otherwise gonna
filming
be
this
here.
after the event, and it shows
It does.
because it's been like herding kittens today, but a fantastic way of herding kittens.
Yeah, indeed,
So,
indeed.
tell me what's happened today, Matt.
Many a year ago now, Tom and the Golf Foundation came up with a bright idea of creating a fun, quick format which was supportive for young juniors just getting into the game of golf, and they came up with that concept of the Junior Golf Sixes leagues at various counties around the country. Tom will give you the numbers of how many clubs are involved in the country, and if you can't, you can just make up a number and you can look it up and see if
I'll
it's
write it on the
telling you
bottom of the
truth. Yeah, exactly.
I'll provide those stats after, yeah.
Perfect. But Tom, from your point of view, well, no, from our point of view as a Cornwall Golf Union, Cornwall Golf, this is something we've wanted to do for a long time, have been involved for about 3-4 years now in Golf Sixes. We started with 4 in the league.
Yeah, when I filmed, there was 4.
Yeah, and that was when John came over to Kileo. We had the original 4, Newquay, Carlisle Bay, St Austell and Kileo.
Yep.
Then we went through, I say, the COVID years as
Yeah.
such, and we dropped down to 3, losing Newquay. But the really fantastic news, and you know, at the end of the day, it was a lot of hard work getting clubs involved, promoting it again. But when you've got such a good product, it's quite an easy sell. But I'm glad to say we've now got 10 golf clubs in the league. We've
And you
got
say league, 2 leagues.
Yes, in 2 leagues. We've got an east and a west, split demographically, so it's easier for parents, juniors to get to. So I think Golf Foundation do a great job providing the knowledge, the expertise, the admin side of Golf Sixes. Yeah. We just carry it along locally in Cornwall. Yeah, my thanks go to Tom and the Golf Foundation. But I won't steal Tom's thunder.
No, thank
Go on.
Yep, I'm
You
going to
say
go
a
down the
few
camera
words.
so that you get a bit more of a, you get a close-up of Tom.
No worries.
Nice.
Let's try not to do that, John.
There we go. Yeah. Hang on. fantastic 4K camera. Believe me, you'll see every wrinkle and every bit of your age.
There's plenty of those, mate.
Yeah.
And Tom, that's why you need to breathe in.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've given up hope on that now.
And also wear black. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Slim in colour.
But all jokes aside, Tom, it's your moment in spotlight now. I know you've made loads of videos for the Golf Foundation.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
Nothing like this.
Yeah,
Different projects,
not as much fun as this.
different initiatives. But if you can sort of summarise up where we as a county are,
Yeah,
and the
absolutely.
progress,
Yeah, definitely.
that'd be great.
No worries. Well, thanks, John, for the time on camera and for you coming and dedicating some of your film time to junior golf, because that is brilliant to see. And the last video at Kilio was a great watch as well. So we genuinely really appreciate your coverage. So the Golf Foundation have been running Golf Sixes League now since 2016. So it started off as very much a pilot phase, see how it's met with clubs and juniors and parents alike. And it's gone from strength to strength. I will add though that in Cornwall, it's testament to the strength of the county, because over COVID, as Matt mentioned, the COVID years, as we call them, there were a number of leagues that didn't actually run and they weren't able to get back off the ground again. Cornwall being the exception, it did run. We had 3 very committed clubs, and as a result, I think the juniors benefited massively from that, didn't they? Particularly around being inside so often with lockdown and not getting out for as much fresh air or exercise, importantly. I think we helped to kind of counter that, hopefully. And as you say, we're up to 10 clubs involved now for 2022, 2 leagues. We're really pleased, and I will say on camera as well, as I say it to you anyway, the CGU have been great. Couldn't do it with Matt's support on the ground in terms of really driving those clubs to be part of it. It's not always easy for clubs to commit to it, but I think we do a good job here of demonstrating what the impact is and what the benefits are in Golf Sixes League. So we know it's for those juniors that probably don't get out on the golf course enough. As Matt said, those juniors that maybe this is their first taster of a competition. So for them to be representing their golf clubs in their club kit, in their caps, out on the golf course and in a friendly, relaxed environment as well, I think is really important.
Looks like it's all mine in there. That's true. I will say that we've filmed a fair bit of footage today, which is obviously going over a lot of what we're talking about now. Also, we did some of the prize giving, although that was chaotic because there was not a lot of room in there. So we filmed what we could. But I did notice there were at least some of those children in there that had never been on a golf course really before. Some had only just literally started playing golf. Some had had a couple of lessons. And it's just a fantastic experience for them to just come out and do what is quite a pressured thing, really. I mean, you've got a whole lot of parents around them, all very supportive parents, someone like me with a random camera, and like you say, they are representing their clubs at a young age.
And the nice thing is, you summarised it quite nicely, John. Inside the clubhouse, we've got 5 teams of 6, therefore, if my maths is right, that's 30 juniors. But when you look at those pictures in the clubhouse, it's not just the 30 juniors, there's probably at least another 30 adults with them. And again, I know it's not my job to sell the Golf Foundation's Golf Sixes, but if you ever wanted a great advertisement of why Golf Sixes work so well on what would be a quiet time, because looking at the time now, we're 6:30. Most golf clubs are fairly quiet at 6:30, but there's probably the best part of 75 people in that clubhouse enjoying
that's
themselves.
a really good point. Yeah.
And it's a nice sell to every golf club to a large degree, how open, inclusive they are. And I know we pride ourselves at RADNOR Golf for being the most inclusive golf club in the country. And until anyone says otherwise, I'm going to take that title and run with it.
Yeah.
But no, it's been a really, really good day.
I think something for me, Matt, as well, just jumping in very quickly as well, John, is the non-golfing parents for me.
Yeah.
This type of event is so important, because just talking to them going round, they might have only had their child involved in golf coaching for maybe a matter of weeks or months. They might not ever get to see them hit a ball other than on a driving range, but to be out in the fresh air on the course and for them to think, actually, this is much more accessible than I thought it was. It's the format's made easier for them. It's shorter holes, more forgiving, and playing with a partner. I think for parents, it's just as important to see how accessible golf is as well if they don't play.
I completely agree. We've actually done some little interviews with some of the children and their parents.
I think the best thing about Golf Sixes is it's like a fun way to express golf with a little bit of competitiveness, and if you play really well and like your team manager sees it, you win a medal from the Golf Foundation.
Jensen,
Yeah.
did you enjoy Golf Sixes?
Yeah, because I think it's good, because when you do the Golf Sixes, you get to explore different golf courses and you get to play with different people, and you just get to have fun.
Okay, Jensen's mum,
Yes.
what was the best thing about Golf Sixes?
I like the idea of the kids going out and meeting other children their age that have similar interests to them. It's nice to get outside in the sunshine.
So, BU.Veen, did you have a good day today?
Yeah.
What was the best bit about taking part in Golf Sixes at RADNOR Golf?
It was fun.
Yeah. It was fun because at BUCCANEERS that it's quite small, so it's nice playing in like a
different
competition.
course.
Perfect. And Dad, what was the best bit for you as a newbie to Golf Sixes?
Yeah, good to see all the kids having good fun, enjoying themselves and getting out their team.
Yeah, and looking forward to the next venue?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
100%.
Thanks.
Cheers, thanks.
Tahiti, well done on winning the first Golf Sixes fixture of 2022. What was the best bit about Golf Sixes other than winning?
It was enjoying it and playing all the holes. It's the course. It was a nice course. So.
And did you enjoy a Pacific hole out there, or just playing with your friends, playing with different people?
Just playing with different people.
I enjoyed
the
I'm playing a
second
little bit
hole.
with friends at Tinny Park Golf Club.
Perfect. So would you recommend Golf Sixes to other people at your
Yeah.
golf club?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Before
Ideal.
you finish as well, what do you think of the format, the Texas Scramble in pairs? Does that work for you guys? Is that
That's good.
good.
Yeah.
Falmouth team, Golf Sixes, first time out in the Golf Sixes. Did everyone enjoy it? One of you tell me, what was the best thing about Golf Sixes?
Meeting other players and playing with my brother.
How about your best bit about Golf Sixes?
We get to go to different golf courses, we get to play with different ages and just have fun.
Team manager, what was the best bit from your point of view about Golf Sixes?
Well, for me, it's a bit more from Golf Sixes. Is these three, this time last year, I only just started playing golf. So we've gone through the junior lessons at Falmouth, Golf Access, and now this is the next stage for these. And the other two lads who are in our team, they only started 4 weeks ago, the game of golf. And now they're out, fully kitted up, playing with other team members, other clubs, and their smiles on their faces was just, it's all worth it. It's fantastic. Sun shining, obviously. Beautiful day, wasn't it, boys?
Yeah.
Hey?
Yes.
And Dad of junior member at Falmouth.
Yeah, for me as a parent, the format was superb. It suited the event perfectly.
And it's a great game, and they all had fun.
And last question to the three little ones, not the two big ones at the back there. Would you recommend this when you get back to your golf club for other juniors to get involved with?
Yes.
Yes, so it's a big thumbs up, is it?
Yeah, because then they can enjoy all of that, you know?
Perfect. So give us a thumbs up then. Perfect. Ideal. Great.
And I know at least one of those parents, I've joked afterwards about they can come on the camera anytime. He said, I don't pick up a club, I've never swung a club. That's just fantastic that they're encouraging their children to take part in whatever sport or pastime, but they're getting them out in the fresh air. They're not sitting at home all day long behind a computer, etc. on PlayStations. It's kind of like an old school exercise, an old school family event now.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely. And the nice thing is there is a progression. I know from Cornwall Golf's point of view, the CGU's point of view, we try and cater for every level of golfer. And I think this just hits so many key points that we're trying to do in terms of encouraging new golfers. The way the formats works on a scramble basis, in that team of 6, 3 pairs, we try to emphasise, certainly in the Cornwall League, that 3 of them should be handicaps 37 and above. The other 3 I've actually sent out to our juniors. Well, we want 3 with handicaps, 3 complete beginners, which is great news, because whereas before, yes, I can come along as a golf pro and provide golf lessons and activities out on the golf course, but I just think this is a really big, nice step and a very enjoyable step up, where whilst there's a lot of people out there, that's a more support mechanism. No one puts them under pressure, which is really, really good. I just think it's such a nice starter level for us as a county. And then we've got from the Golf Sixes, we go to Mini Tour, which is 9 holes, which again, a lot of our juniors that are playing this year in the Golf Sixes will progress onto Mini Tour. Yeah. From the Mini Tour, we've got the Kerno Cup. From the Kerno Cup, we have the Belaytho. And then from the Belaytho, yes, you're probably representing the county. And it all starts from these sort of fun events.
Definitely. And I think even taking a step even further back towards the journey there, Ben's a good example of this, isn't he, from your team as well, John? Golf Sixes for the Golf Foundation is almost that step further along. We go back so far as to that first touch of a golf club, the first swing they hit, using our adaptive equipment in schools and community groups, getting them involved that way and seeing that it's fun and accessible. And then Golf Sixes is almost that step after coaching, their next step into something competitive and something fun. And you've got a great lad, Ben, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've done a 5-week programme with you in a primary school.
Yes.
And what an amazing next step representing Radnor on the course in Golf Sixes. Just that experience for him must be
absolutely
so positive.
brilliant.
Getting a round of applause today for doing that.
Oh, definitely.
So supportive, everybody.
And it's only the fact that one of our juniors happened to almost get a hole in one down the 5th hole, and they actually made a 2. He was going to get that award. But I think, again, there are initiatives out there. There's a nice pathway involved, which is great. And again, yes, we've taught pretty much every child at Devon School now. When I say we, I've taught every child at Devon School pretty much reception up. And then I'm now going to get it completely wrong, and this is where mum and dad write in and say no, he's not in that year, but he's in one of the years we taught. And then he's come along from doing with the Golfway equipment that the Golf Foundation, I say they don't provide, but they help facilitate and sponsor some of that money for the golf equipment that I use when I go into schools. And he's gone from using the Golfway equipment to suddenly coming up here. Well, not even suddenly, the progression is obvious. Come up here, have a few individual lessons. I've got 25 juniors or so at the club, but unfortunately being summertime, birthday parties, I am asking some of our newer juniors like Ben, whose only experience of golf is out on a school playing field or a playing ground. So it's a natural progression, which is really, really good.
Yeah. And I noticed as well, just very briefly, John, out on the golf course talking to the parents and the juniors, is that I'm starting to hear more about, well, he does play football or she does play football, but I think golf's starting to take over a bit now.
Yeah.
I get in the bug and you think, well, that's amazing. Hopefully these sort of initiatives and your coaching as well and the school tasters and giving them a reason to play and have lessons and get out on the course and represent the club is that sort of fishing line, if you want, to reeling them in and keeping them engaged.
I think that's it. I certainly, since COVID, and this is no disrespect to golf clubs. I play in a lot of golf clubs. I visit a lot of golf clubs. Speak to a lot of people who are running golf clubs. I feel the bubble may burst again. Everyone's going, oh, the clubs are full, the memberships are growing, it's all fantastic. Now COVID hopefully is easing off. A lot of those people will go back to some of their old sports. We've got to encourage new people, new blood into the game, and keep doing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't rest on your laurels and assume that everything's going to be
agree.
fine.
And what Matt's done, I completely agree with that. You're bang on. And to try and counter that, you were part of the National Schools Programme, weren't you,
Yeah.
with RADNOR. So Matt was able to go in and deliver a 5-week programme to the school. The school receive a bag of equipment, John, as well, so they can keep golf going when Matt's not there.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they can do a lunch club or an after-school club. But they've had that important 5-week block with Matt to learn the basics and get the fun and the enthusiasm for it. And we're able to offer that to schools nationally as well, to try and get golf on the curriculum at schools a bit more.
I think you based Gloucestershire.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
But you kind of come down to southwest.
Yeah,
all the
so I
time.
cover the whole southwest, so Gloucestershire down to Cornwall and the counties in between.
Okay, so we will arrange for you to come and hit some golf balls with me, and we'll do
Brilliant.
an interview and discuss all about Golf Foundation.
Brilliant, that'd be
and
great.
what you do.
Brilliant,
As well.
that'd be
'Cause everyone
amazing.
kind of knows what Matt does, because
Yeah.
believe me, he
doesn't stop
publicises
talking
himself
about it, does
everywhere,
he?
don't you, Matt?
No.
But John, in all seriousness though, your coverage of this type of stuff is really important. That can't be underplayed in terms of how there's a lot of adult golf content, isn't there, out there?
Yeah.
But the junior
and
stuff and this is
I will
great.
say, junior golf on YouTube does not get the views that it deserves, because the most people who are watching YouTube are grown-ups,
Yeah.
shall we say, who play golf. But I'm firmly a believer that you need to encourage all ages and all experience, and that's what my channel's always been about,
Yeah.
at all levels. And it's all about having fun, irrespective of how good or bad you are. And Golf Sixes and any of the juniors films that I've ever done with Matt, and when I come and visit to see various juniors play, it's always been about the fun. There's been a slight competitive edge because that's important. It's a
Yeah,
sport.
it is, yeah.
But it's about supporting each other. Now, out there today, out there on the other videos we've done, you've watched the slightly more experienced junior showing the completely new beginner what to do on the course. And then you've got the parents who are kind of helping them both.
Yeah.
And then the other teams are helping each other.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And it's a unique sport, isn't it, in terms of those softer skills that you mentioned, the social skills, the perseverance, the encouragement. It's quite a unique sport in terms of playing with older juniors or a younger junior. You can have a boy who's 12 going out there with a girl who's maybe 6, and how they work together, and it's amazing. Yeah.
Do we know what the kind of age range was this time, Matt? Off the top of the head?
Top of my head, we've certainly got Albie is one of the youngest in our squads, and I was saying to Tom earlier, I started teaching him about 3 years ago, and I'm just questioning, was he 3 years old or 4 years old 3 years ago? 7, I think, is the
Amazing.
youngest.
Talking a young junior.
Yeah, so definitely young. Oldest, again, potentially we haven't put an age group on it, so in theory you can go all the way up to, as long as you're classed as a junior. There were some slightly older ones out there, maybe 16-ish.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah.
And again, before anyone writes in and complains to John, no, it was 15, about that age.
Yeah, definitely.
But again, that goes back to the inclusivity point of view from here. We're not going to sort of turn away someone that's 16, 17. They are still junior, and they need these opportunities to go out on the golf course and join in. And golf is a great leveler in that respect. So. But anyway, from the home of inclusive golf here, Tom needs to get home.
Yeah, thanks, appreciate it.
No, he doesn't actually. Tom actually is going to go up
I'm
to
at another fixture, yeah.
Carlisle Bay
Yeah.
tomorrow.
I am,
where
yeah.
We've got the East League happening.
We have, yeah.
Obviously, it won't run as smoothly as this one,
So I hear.
but
I won't film it just to prove it, Matt. Okay?
yeah,
Not this week.
exactly,
Okay?
exactly. But no, best of luck to all the juniors playing in the East League. As your junior county president, it's important that the whole county is represented. And if they did want to do a video with John, I'm sure John.
It will be arranged on
Yeah,
another date.
exactly.
We've done your mob. We'll do the
Perfect.
other mob. Okay?
They're all my mob, John.
That's true.
Worth
unfortunately.
noting, we did have an England Golf and a Junior Golf Foundation ambassador
Yes,
helping us today, didn't
yes,
we?
we definitely
Who deserves
did,
a shout out,
yeah.
I think. He's up there somewhere.
Lots of initiatives, and I think we are probably the only club in Cornwall to have all bases covered, because nice as possible, We have got county juniors playing here. We have got an England golf ambassador playing here as well, which is good. And it is nice, and it's not a plug for my own son now, but it is quite nice that he gives up his time. He wanted to go and play this afternoon, and I said, no, I think we need to be doing a little bit of volunteering. And bless him, he's been out there for as long as anyone.
I've been standing out there chatting with him today.
So,
it's been good to get him back on.
Yeah, and if we can't get him just to say hello, we might just take a frame of him waving with his England golf hat on, actually.
Yeah, he's probably got the hat on as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got an England golf hat.
If we can kind of wrap this up, because boy does it go on when Matt's on the channel. Oh my word, does it ever. When you come back, we will do
sounds great,
some
John.
Serious stuff
Sounds
about
great.
Golf Foundation.
Yeah, love to.
Matt may be involved, we don't know.
Okay.
I like the way you
He's
said
quite
we
often
can do
busy.
serious stuff with Tom. I could take that as
Well,
a
I
real
have plans for you.
Okay, go on.
Okay, with your son.
Okay.
I think we need to do a father and son challenge.
A father and son challenge, yeah. I might have to get him while he's still recovering from his
Well, he said he's
knee.
still got a problem with his knee. But again, that might be a little video we'll do on the channel.
Quite possibly.
I'd just like to thank you both for allowing me to come and film today.
Thanks, John, and for your coverage as well.
Yes.
I mean that. It's great
Yeah.
to have you down here with the camera.
John,
for
come
Junior
back.
Golf.
John,
No, of course,
John,
yeah.
John, come back round this side of the camera. That's it. There you go.
I know. It's all my show, mate. I mean, it's my video. I told you I've changed the format of the channel. It's not about everybody else now. It's all me.
No,
Big OGGIE Golf.
I'm back on the channel. John, go away.
2 years
Are
he's
you
been away.
anticipating a boost in subscribers now, or a reduction?
I will say, some people, we do get the odd comment going, when's the professor coming back? When's the professor coming back? I have removed the comments which said, when's the professor not coming back?
Yeah.
So,
and I will continue to say, I don't watch your videos, John.
do you know,
We
you know
have
the
good
parents
fun
who are watching
them.
this expecting to see quite a serious
Yes.
video by the
Yeah,
time I
can't.
finish?
You
don't
could cut and edit that bit out. Anyway, this is
Fine. 3, 2, 1, back in the room.
Mr. Big OGGIE.
Thank you very much, everybody.
What are you calling
Oh, I
yourself
give
these
up.
days? Because it has been a while, John. What are you?
I'm a big O most of the
the
time.
big
now.
O,
I'm kind
yeah,
of
the big
you know,
O.
a bit like British Telecom became BT and all those kind of things. You know,
Big O.
I'm now BO.
B.O. Yeah, well,
I have stepped away. Yeah.
Oh dear.
And on that note,
I've taken 2 years to forget him, and now he's back. Oh my God, now he's back. Oh
That's your thumbnail right there.
yeah. Right, where's the CBT?
I'm going.
pills?
I'm
Right.
going. I've had enough.
So-
You've upset me.
Thank you very much to RADNOR Golf and the staff and the owners and everybody for allowing us to come and film today. Thank you very much for Matt for inviting me. Thank you very much
Pleasure
to Tom
was mine.
Welcome. Thanks,
for
everyone.
being so supportive of all the kind of junior things that go on in the
Thanks for
Southwest.
your time as well.
I will see you very soon. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your patience. And I'm really sorry to the parents if this video didn't quite come out as you expected, but there hopefully is an awful lot of love you being done. Oh, I knew he'd do it. I knew it. Right.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about getting both of these on the same video again. I really don't. I think I said thank you for everybody. Please subscribe, please hit the notification bell, do all those things. Come and follow my adventures in golf wherever they take me. You can hit the hooter now. Go on. Thank you. Bye everybody. Speak soon.